Today is no ordinary day. For today, Tara and Rachel embark on a journey that will test their friendship.
Hey Rachel, I heard that the school has 2 more openings for students taking French who want to go to Paris for a month-long field trip to learn about French culture.
Oh my god, that sounds like so much fun. Can you imagine going to the city of love and baguettes and cheese? Did you know that it's basically the fashion capital of the world? Talk about shopping.
Would you want to see if we're able to tag along?
Yeah, I can go pick up the forms on my way to lunch and I can bring them over this afternoon.
Okay, that seems cool. Awesome.
After concluding their study session for the day, Tara goes back home with only the thought of having the time of her life in Paris with her best friend. There's a thick layer of anticipation in the air among the students waiting to board their international adventure. Little do they know, what they think will be a nice and relaxing trip will actually test their limits.
Whew, finally made it.
I know, right? I thought that guy would never stop snoring.
What do you say we unpack a bit and then when we get bored we head out to get some lunch?
Sounds good. I'm totally famished. That's all I brought.
They order their drinks and sit outside to people watch, to observe the French culture. But Rachel has something different in mind.
So hey Rachel, I was thinking, you want to go shopping after this? I mean, I heard the boutiques around here are like Bombay F. Hello? Anybody home? Ursa Rachel.
Oh, sorry about that. I think I'm just gonna go home instead though. You have fun without me though.
Okay. I hope you're not coming down with anything. You should try and drink some water.
Okay, yeah, sure, Mom. Go have fun shopping or whatever.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
After a long day of shopping, Tara finally comes back home to a stranger talking to her best friend Rachel.
Who is this?
Oh, Tara, meet Pieter, my new boyfriend. Pieter, meet Tara, my best friend and roommate.
Hi, how are you?
If looks could kill, we'd have a murder case on our hands.
Hey Rachel, can we talk out in the hallway for a moment?
Sure. What's your problem?
Me? What's my problem? Geez, I don't know. Maybe the fact that there's a stranger in our apartment and you call him your new boyfriend?
Yeah, we're in the city of love. What'd you expect?
You don't even know him.
I know we both like each other and that's good enough for me.
You know, I can still hear you guys. We live like 3 feet away.
Whatever, it's fine.
Tara, wait, don't go. Why don't you go home and I'm gonna try and talk some sense into her, okay?
Okay, I'll go pack up my stuff and leave.
Come on, Tara, open up.
I don't want to. You know where the spare key is.
Come on, Tara. Go away. You're not gonna let one little thing ruin our entire trip, are you? Plus, he's a native. He'll help us learn the culture about France, which is the entire reason we're on this trip, remember?
But I don't want a third wheel.
You won't be third wheeling, I promise. We'll do things with just the 2 of us.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay.
After spending a peaceful first week with minor issues, Rachel and Tara head out to the park to have some one-on-one time.
Well, it's so peaceful in here. It's almost like no one's here.
Yeah.
But There was another individual lurking in the background.
What a coincidence, we're at the same park at the same time, am I right?
Wasn't this supposed to be just us time? Why is he here?
I don't really know. I didn't invite him, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just had to go jogging around here and there's no one around.
Tara obviously saw through the lies, as if they were stained glass tinted with the boiling blood in her veins.
Okay.
Why don't you join us?
Continue your jog.
I can leave if you want.
No, it's fine. You can stay.
Tara knows that this isn't up for discussion, and that she had lost this battle. The rough atmosphere continues throughout the afternoon between the three of them.
What was that today?
Excuse me? It was supposed to be just us, and then he comes along. And you didn't even stop him. In fact, you invited him over.
Yeah, what was I supposed to do? He's my boyfriend. You want me to kick him out of the park? You know you can't kick people out of parks.
Well, yeah, I'm your best friend.
And just because you're my best friend doesn't mean you get to monopolize all my time now, does it?
You know what? I'm so stupid. I should not waste any more of your precious time. How does that sound?
Perfect.
Perfect!
This fight unfortunately lasted the entire trip in Paris. Tara stayed in the apartment, learning as much as she could about French culture and staying in her beautiful city. To Tara's knowledge, Rachel stayed with Pieter in his double complex apartment so that she didn't have to see and face Tara like they had both said in the heat of the moment. The trip was coming to an end, and neither of them had said a word to each other since the big fight.
Oh my God, Rachel, what happened? I don't want to talk about it. Just on the plane.
But
Tara knew her best friend better than that, to just let it go, but decided it was better to let her cool down for now. They sit next to each other on the plane and arrive back in Atlanta with severe jet lag.
I'm so tired. So Rachel, what was all that back at the airport? Oh.
Zach.
Whoa. If you're sitting up to tell me, you must really be serious then.
I hate him.
What? I thought you were completely like head over heels for him. Like the city of love brought you guys together or something.
I mean, I thought so too, but...
What? Spill it. Come on.
So, you know how after we unpacked the first day and we went to that coffee shop and I had to go ahead and keep on shopping?
Yeah? I mean, I really thought you were sick back there.
Maybe lovesick, but it's not the point. So I caught up to him and we started talking and I started telling him about how I was here with you and a couple of other people from school for a field trip. And we seemed to be going really well. Everything was pretty good. And so I invited him over to our apartment so he could meet you. But then that's kind of when things got a little messy and went downhill. And then we met at the park and then we left. And you remember that big fight that we had, yeah? Yeah. And so I went to go see if I should crash at his place for a little bit. And when I arrived, he opened the door and we talked about it for a little bit. But I didn't mention anything about the fight because I just wasn't ready to talk to him about it yet.
You didn't want to confide in your boyfriend? Not even before we left Paris?
You see, that's the thing.
What's the thing?
Before we left, I was packing up my bags with the little things that I had, and he came up to me and he grabbed my arm and he started talking to me about why I was all sad and down throughout the trip. And I mean, I had to tell him it was about the fight. And he didn't take it too well. He got really mad at me and he yelled at me, and then the whole thing escalated from there, and you wouldn't believe what happened.
What happened?
And then he hit me right across the face. I didn't know what to do.
He did what? Did he even explain himself?
I mean, if you call him yelling at me and then telling me the only reason he put a whole boyfriend act was to get closer to you, then yeah, I guess he did explain himself.
What? How could he? That sick son of a biscuit!
So, yeah, that's what happened a couple of hours before the fight.
How could he use you like that?
I don't know. I was just too scared and shocked to do anything. So I just left the apartment because I didn't want to create a big scene that we already had. So I just walked to the airport with the amount of time that I had on my hands.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
No, don't try and blame yourself, honestly.
I'm so sorry for putting you through that. If only I'd swallowed my pride for a bit, you wouldn't have had to live with that scumbag for the rest of the time we were there. I mean, I'm so sorry for being such a bad friend to you.
No, I mean, I'm sorry too. I mean, I should have taken account of your feelings towards me and him being together, and I didn't. I'm sorry for being a bad friend.
It's okay. Let's promise never to be done like that again.
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
As to make up for lost time, the next day they spent the entire day together talking about their favorite spots on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. All thoughts of Pieter had completely evaded from the girls' minds.
So, what do you want to watch?
Bride's Wars is okay.
Awesome.
And so they go about their day, eating ice cream and gossiping about all the things that happened while in Paris. While this obstacle put years' worth of friendship at risk, they were able to overcome the problem.